Severino was the altar boy that did the incense.
Uh-huh.
Vinny collected the money. Exactly. And Dorothy was Sister Mary Angela, or one of the nuns.
Oh, gee.
So we had these blankets that belonged to Art because he was the baby, and Dorothy would come in. And these were the Sisters of the Immaculate Conception, and they had these black habits that had the M.
Oh.
So here she'd come in with this blanket.
Oh, funny.
Well, so that was fun. Pena kids across the street, if we could ever get money from them, we found a way to do it.
Really? Did they have a lot of money?
Well, we have fairs, and I mean, we were pretty good. We did our PR to begin with. We sent out a little bulletin saying there will be, a carnival. We found for the church, how they do the Holy Communion. Well, we found a way to do it. We would take the wax off of the top of one of those jelly jars. And melt it. And then we'd drop it onto the top of the stove and get these little round things.
Oh.
And we would give the communion, but they had to give it back.
Oh.
Because we might need it again.
That's funny.
And then for some of the carnivals that we did, we had no money, of course. We were waiting to get theirs. So, and of course it was during the war and we didn't have much. Definitely not Kool-Aid, but we liked Kool-Aid. So we found some crepe paper, green crepe paper,
and red
crepe paper, and we managed to pilfer some sugar from Mom, and we mixed it all up, and we sold it to them as Kool-Aid for 5 cents a glass.
And they liked it.
And they liked it.
Wow.
Yeah, enterprising.
And then there was this big pump, this hydrant right outside the front yard, and Daddy used it for watering and whatnot. And the way that the house was built, it had a little ledge on the side there. If you look at it straight on, it would be on the right-hand side. And there was this chicken wire that had been, this is Tio Margarito's architectural planning. And these chicken wires were there. And what we discovered is that if you touch that and touch the water hydrant, you get a shock. There was a live wire that was touching the...
Oh,
And she charged for the
I
shock.
You charged for the shot?
Oh my
Right,
goodness.
We called
Neighborhood
it...
kids came and
Oh,
They called
wow.
we saved that for the very end because that was the thrill.
Oh,
Yeah.
Called a thrill.
of the carnival?
The thrill.
So the
And
whole
we had
ice-
checked it on Art, and Art used to have this very kind of a blondish hair, and it was very fine. And we put him there.
Wow.
Oh,
What you do
wow.
on summer vacations, you know. So, I mean, those were just kind of crazy things that we did.
Yeah.
We had a chalkboard, and they loved to do that. They got to write on it for, I think, 5 minutes. We didn't know how long that was, but it was 5 minutes, and that was 5 cents.
Oh, okay.
We found every way
Dang,
to
that's
get
a
money
lot.
from
Of, that's
them.
a lot of money.
You had a little
5
carnival
cents
for us,
back then.
yeah.
5 cents, a lot of
We
money.
ended up with
then.
about 20 cents a piece, I think, by the time we got done.
Wow.
But for a bike ride, if we wanted to use your bike, $3 an hour or something?
he's still riding that. I mean,
He is really losing his...
With inflation.
Yeah. Oh, if only.
Yeah.
He is the only one who didn't have to pay. The only one who paid was Severino,
Oh, wow.
because he wasn't my favorite. But Art was my favorite.
Oh,
so he
yeah.
didn't get to
And
pay.
he's
So you got to ride it for free?
He did.
No.
He did, but he loves to. He
Yeah.
loves to talk like that. He had this awful sister who
Yep.
really took good care of him. Actually,
Yeah.
I thought.
Now, I was always wondering about the house. Apparently that back room wasn't there
No.
yet as you were growing up. So where did everybody stay? It seems like it would have been
One
pretty
piled on top of the other.
Yeah.
We had, was it the dark room we called it, or the
The cold room.
cold
The
room?
cold room. We slept there.
Okay. Well, we had, where did we sleep?
I don't really remember.
No, you
We
had. Oh
cots and
my
stuff.
gosh.
We had cots.
What is the dining room now?
Yeah, I
You
think
slept
that's
there.
where we slept.
And I think
Uh-huh.
Bingy slept in a little cot.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
when they built the extra rooms.
So how old were you when they built it?
I was about 13,
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
At least that's what I remember. And then, no, it wasn't. I was older than that. Maybe I was 16 because I remember with John. I was dating John Sandoval, and Daddy was. They were talking about how they were going to do the kitchen to add a bedroom, and he said no. He said, "Why don't you add 2 rooms to the back, 2 bedrooms, and use this." They were going to use that bedroom for a kitchen. So where that kitchen is now was the bedroom,
Was
and
a bedroom.
the kitchen was this narrow little thing. It was no wider than the sofa here, and it had a coal stove, and it had some cabinets there, and there was a curtain that held a lot of the goodies and stuff. But I mean, it was very narrow. You could hardly get in there. And so he said, just tear all that down, and that would be your dining room there, and then you can have a big kitchen. Mother, of course, went for it. And these 2 rooms in the back were being set up, and Mother didn't like the size, so she pulled the stakes out a couple of feet. And the guys could not figure out how could we be so short on lumber. We just can't get it.
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
Yeah,
it's
so
funny.
it was a really strange. In the front room, as you walk in, there were these 2, I don't know, like arches, sort of.
Yeah.
And pillars.
They were like pillars, yeah.
And there was like a bench.
With a and a little bench
We would
across it.
stand there.
And we used to sit there, wouldn't we, when
Or
Daddy
stand.
or stand, and
Oh,
We'd
we
all
would
get on the
stand
sofa
and
and
we'd
stand
kiss
there
Dad
and kiss
goodbye.
and
Daddy
Daddy
goodbye.
would kiss Daddy
There's
goodbye.
a picture that I have of you when you were in high school, and you're looking in a mirror.
Yeah.
And off on your right side is this white wood, like a half wall. It's a
Yeah,
like a building
yeah,
wall with a wood pillars on it,
yeah.
Right, exactly.
That's right.
like an entryway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's an entryway.
yeah.